Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter. We are continuing with Le Dufont in Megaquarium, and just as I was pausing, I just ranked up. So we are at level 10, which does get us access to even more animals. Some really interesting animals, the fried egg jelly, the spiny seahorse. I would love to do a whole exhibit on seahorses like I did with the moray eels, the copper band butterfly. There's a lot of really cool, there's rays, a lot of really interesting creatures that become available, as well as some different decorations. So with that, we are not completely finished because that only completes one criteria. We still have about another 1,000 points of prestige and $900 in revenue that we need to earn. So first off, I'm noticing that we need to have some more filtration. So this is one of the things that I keep with having this filtration right there. And now we have sufficient filtration in all places. We do have one cold water tank that I believe we have one of all of the available cold water that I have researched, and I believe I'm researching another cold water specimen to put in here. So it is a nice little aquarium, and we'll be able to actually put a podium maybe right here that we can we can specify what are the different animals we want. This is a really cool little fish. May eat clams. He's 5. I don't remember if I have anything that will eat animals that are 5 or below, but I think he might go well in this tank. He needs at least 30. He doesn't grow any bigger, so I think we're gonna do him. So for this, I want... Oh man, there's a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do... Yeah, the turbot... If the turbot eats anything, he's gone. So we're gonna have the blonde skate, as that was the priority. And then we're gonna have the wolffish, which was, again, one of my favorites. I can't explain why. The John Dory is kind of cute. We're gonna have the common cuttlefish. Awesome. So we have that. There is a beach one, but I think that goes into the terrarium. I've been purposely avoiding some of the more obvious. They belong to other DLC. So let's go through. We're going to pick this one up. And maybe put it right here so that that section can have something to sit on. And we're going to come over here, and we have the shark hats. And then we need to have the shark hat supply. And we're going to actually put a door right here, which means I am going to have to pick this person up. So we can actually get some different. We're going to hold on. Then we're going to close that up, and then so that we can actually access that, we're going to open that there, and we're going to actually put the hats right there. All right, so the fish that I just got, I believe it's tropical. I don't remember which one it was. Phantom bannerfish, and we're going to put it right there. Do we have any issues with you? Why are you upset? Because you need at least a 2x2 area. Can I... What if I remove this? Put that in there. Then we still need... We're good with rocks, but we need 4 more plants. I think I might be able to do this with just some different plants. Here is yeah, no, it's gonna have to be something that is a little bit more. All right, so those are, let's see if we can get the there. And then, all right, so we're going to pick another fish, or animal. Oh, we can get rank 10 animals now. What is available? Starry Smoothhound, which we did. Is a wimp. Staghorn coral. Let's do... No, they require 15, and all of my things only have up to 10, so I'm not going to be able to do that unless I upgrade my... Here's a China clam. Need like 10. It's a clam. I think we might be able to do this one, and it's worth 7. Or what? Let's just see what else we have. We have a cat shark, a ratfish, raccoon butterfly, but I need to have more than one, so that's not gonna work. Kobe cuttlefish, the American eel, let's see what we have. The blue blubber jelly. Here is another ray, so we'd have to have, so eventually what I'll do is I'll have 2 ray tanks, one that is cold and one that's hot. Let's see, what else we got? Fat ray, silver ray, pale octopus. But that needs a lot of decor. There's a zebra shark, 3-banded butterfly fish. Sea dragons are so cool. And yeah, that needs to be with at least one soft coral lever, 4 to 9, and they're cold. He's a bully. I need to do, maybe I need to start doing like painting where I can paint if certain colors, if they're if there's a bully in the tank, and then that way I know at a glance. Let's look. I don't want to spend all my time looking for fish, so if I can't find one I like soon, I'll probably just randomly pick one. This one looks interesting and is worth a lot of science, so that will help with developing science. All right, that's good enough. All right, I really like all the moray eels, and I know that there's so many more eels. I'm really gonna need to determine how many more I've got, or how many I'm gonna have available ultimately when I do the sandbox version. So we've got food. They still haven't put in either that, or they haven't these sell out relatively quickly. I'm kind of surprised the Talbot hasn't destroyed everything in the aquarium so far. I'm like astonished that the Talbot has not destroyed everything. The lump sucker is not having a good time. What is he? There's another mussel eater present. Oh my gosh, stop whining. Okay. So we will, how big are you? You are a 2. So here's what we're going to do, because I'm not dealing with this. We're going to just expand it a little bit here. We're going to pause. We're going to move and move. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna delete those. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to now go and we're going to, he's a lump sucker, so we're gonna do a small wall tank. And we're going to take this one, we're going to add another tank. Plenty of filtration. We're going to move this guy into here. Oh my gosh. Salt. Okay, you want some rocks. Here, have some rubble and be fine. All right, we're good. Now I just need a little bit more filtration because we did add some more water. So we are going to add a large double filter. And then we're going to actually, as we're getting towards the end of this, I think we can start this. All right, so we're going to start painting. So small hammerhead shark has grown. Zell's leveled up. We're going to do gift shop, feeding. Sven is leveled up. We'll do more fixing. Blonde skate. And the Atlantic pollock. Alright, awesome. So striped beakfish. We're going to come over here to level 10. You have to have at least 2. All these you have to have at least 15. Copper band butterfly. We've got to have that one. Alright, so what is the fish that I just unlocked? There it is. Straight beak fish, and it can go in there. That is huge. I was not expecting it to be that big. Okay. Is it? It is not a bully. Alright. So one of the things I think we're going to do is we're going to actually start painting. And I'm fixing to have another paint. Let's do the t-shirt sales. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to actually do some painting. And I think we're going to paint, because this one's got a bully in it. Can I paint the tank? I cannot paint the tank. This one I don't believe has a bully in it. I think he's relatively... We're good on that one. Okay, so I can't do that. We're going to paint the blue area. Can we paint? Is that a good? No, I don't like that. What about this one? That works. So there we go. So we can paint the area that is cold. We can paint the bathrooms in that same color. And then we're going to start with painting the eel area. No, I don't like that. What about this? No, I don't like that either. So there's the copper band butterfly. Let's do... fish. Alright. What was I doing? I was doing the lagoon. Toy theme lagoon. So here is all of the lagoon. Coloring, and we can... add the fish to that. And there is the win. Impressive work. With only a single animal in each species, you've managed to create an aquarium of high regard and even higher profits. Your next role is to take over the sizable Carbon City Aquarium, which is in dire need of upgrading. You can continue to build here in La Dufont for as long as you want. This message will stay in your message, accessible via the button on the bottom left until you're ready. When you're ready, move on to Carbon City. Let me know. All right, so we're not ready because I would like... We're gonna pause. I would like to actually finish with some coloring here. So this is actually going to be all of this lagoon painting, and we're gonna do something else with the other, and then I need to fix the blue paint on the other side because that is, I messed up. Alright, so let me come through here, and our traditional blue paint, that's the default. There we go. Alright. Now we need to do a little bit different. We can do Pirate Cove. That would be kind of interesting. What does the... don't mind so much the... What does the Pacific paint look like? Trout gray? Trout gray looks fine. Alright, and then we have... Just gotta remember to not... get on the side that is the... that's got the blue paint on it. So here is... we're gonna put all this to about here. So we can put all of this together. And we will be, and then we'll be able to call it an aquarium. So we can color that, and then we do need to do a wall there. And I believe that one was this. I kind of like that being just the color behind at least what the guy is wearing. All right. So let's look and see. Oh, he's grown. Hopefully he doesn't kill anything. John Dory, the wolffish is grown. Birdie is leveled up. And there is the you win. Alright, so as we wrap up, I'm debating letting the so we will as we finish, we're going to complete this with of course someone's unhappy over here. We're going to complete it and we will do a walkthrough, which I will tack on at the end of this, but we're going to call this complete. So thank you for joining. All right, so here is, as we continue with our little tradition, we're doing a walkthrough. So we get to come up, we see a big sign, and we're gonna come back around to that area later. So you can come here, you can sit down, enjoy the fish. Get to listen to the person talk. And then on this wall, we have our little puffer fish. It's right there. And our small fish. And here's the fish that I couldn't house with anybody else. Actually, I think I have 2 fish in there, and the hermit crab. All of our clownfish with a sea anemone. Definitely would love to have more sea anemones, so maybe I can research that later. And then here is... So you come over here and you can purchase a shark hat, where you get to see a hammerhead and another shark that I forget what type of shark it is off the top of my head. And then there's a unicorn surgeonfish. This was our active swimmer fish. And then we have all of our eels. That all basically have the same... And there's the Greenmore 8 eel that's clipping into the wall. But I like how they hide and they interact with the rocks. And then there's the next one. And then I think this one was the honeycomb. It was one of the last ones I have. And then this one was so tiny when we first got him. And that was the research. So we're just gonna pick another research. And we're going to actually click back here so we can go back and see. So here's the Abzu thing. I actually see that I missed painting something. Here's the lumpfish, lump sucker, whatever, that he was a pain because, oh no, someone else is eating the same thing I eat and he didn't like that. So this is a tunnel tank. I love the tunnel tanks. Oddball, there's the wolffish. That's kind of cool. And there's the John Dory, a cuttlefish. The Atlantic Pollock, I believe, is that one. And then there's the blonde skate. We're gonna actually go into the aquarium. Look at that. As he clips in. Alright, we'll go back into them. So this is... So they have been refilling it. It sells so fast. And apparently my cleaning staff needs to clean up. The gift shops are just, they go crazy. And then this unlocked right after I finished. These are the t-shirts that the guests can purchase. And with that is going to call it a day. So this has been Le Dufont. one of everything only. No multiple of anything. So it has been fun, but we will continue with, I believe, yeah, with Carbon City in the next episode. So thank you for joining, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.